Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back in the government group chat podcast. Or no, group chat government podcast. Sorry. We got returning guest Orion.
Hello.
We got new guest Jude.
Hello.
We got returning guests Lennox and Charlie.
What up with it, Gango?
Hello. And today, or at least for right now, we're going to talk about some current events. So, as you guys might have heard, I don't know, Prince Andrew got arrested for his alleged ties with Epstein. And I talked about this a little bit a couple episodes ago.
Hasn't he gotten released?
Has he? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Who might this be?
I was watching
Prince
Mr.
Andrew
Moist
from
Critically Moist.
Britain.
What did you look at? Oh. Was
Prince Andrew. He was released from police custody on February 19th, 2026.
Yeah, he's still undergoing investigation though.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay. So he's not arrested right now. You know where he was? From Britain? He's, I think, Prince or King Charles's kid.
Oh really? I actually don't even know that.
Yeah, isn't there like an interview with him saying that he doesn't sweat because the girl said that he raped him and he was sweating while he raped her, and his argument was he doesn't sweat.
I guess
You might want to look that up.
I'm not going to look that up because
That's
I'm
a
on
good
a
point.
school Chromebook.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I think we could also probably not talk about this.
Yeah, that bad stuff. Let's talk about some good stuff that happened.
Yeah, let's talk about something a bit more school appropriate than that. So, there was an India-hosted AI Impact Summit, and countries including the US, EU members, and Japan are exploring frameworks for shared AI safety standards and ethical regulation that balance innovation and risk mitigation. So, what do I mean?
If I'm hearing this correctly, like AI safety standards, maybe they're like, this is gonna sound like crazy, bombastic, but maybe they're like AI safety. What they meant was like making sure they don't like go out of control and gain consciousness, bro. Like, what if that happens?
I mean, like, that's definitely a real possibility, you know? But, like, what I think they really mean is, like, stopping potential fraud using AI. Like
deepfakes?
Yeah, like deepfakes, especially like deepfakes. Because, like, AI is nearly at the point where it's hard to distinguish from real life.
I think even some parts of it are.
Yeah,
too,
definitely. Especially with the Sora AI 2 model.
Oh yeah, sorry, watermarks and stuff.
Yeah.
Getting lit.
And, like, personally, I think they should have a law to where you're forced to put a watermark on your AI-made videos.
It's just copyright, not.
Yeah.
I got it.
Not copyright, but it
just
like
gets rid of like all of like
Yeah.
the bad, like all the repercussions.
because it's actually, if a video is made credibly enough, it's hard to tell whether it's real or AI.
Yeah.
I've seen videos on like TikTok and like I have been like so like is that AI? That does not look real. Where I've had to check the comments and I had to like confirm from other people that it was like AI.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's like some things like that could be like taken out of perspective, and like that could ruin some people's like relationships or things like that were like caused like bad things to happen, but it's just AI and people like don't believe it because it's like such good AI.
Yeah.
No, with like the deepfake stuff, like there's been like dramas like over that stuff. Like me, I don't know about like too recently, but like people are kind of like I don't know, like I don't know. Deepfake AI is evil.
Yeah, man.
I don't have too much to say.
Yeah, there isn't too much more to say. Charlie, Jude, you got anything?
No.
I mean, I don't personally like the use of AI because of its environmental impacts, but if that's definitely a problem when
people use deepfakes without the watermark just to ruin people's lives. I'd much rather have AI be. AI have to use watermark so they can do that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty brief talk, but not too much to talk about on that topic. You feel me?
Yeah, I definitely think, like, last thing on this, like, definitely keep AI on to, like, expanding creativity and, like, giving ideas instead of just, like, trying to, like, take credit for something or copy something.
Yeah.
I agree.
Lennox agrees.
Broader trends occur.
So, in Donald Trump's 2026 State of the Union address, he touted economic gains and policy achievements, but faced low approval ratings and fierce partisan reactions from lawmakers. So, his speech really highlighted immigration enforcement, tariffs, and national achievements. So, did you hear about what happened with the tariffs?
Yeah, the Supreme Court cut all of his tariffs off because he used an illegal law to use them.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so all of Trump's touted tariffs he was talking about like earlier in his term, they were deemed unconstitutional. And he misinterpreted a law from back in the day, I think 1974. He just interpreted it wrong, possibly on accident, possibly not. And the Supreme Court deemed it unconstitutional. And then after Trump went and put global 15% tariffs on everything. So I think there hasn't been anything new on that.
That's crazy.
I think he tried to use another law to reinstate them.
Did he?
I think Diddy did.
You like make up a new one to try and do it, or just try to find like help
I
or
think he tried to make the worldwide tariffs go up again by using a different law, but I think the same Supreme Court also rejected it. I think.
That has me putting on the thinking cap.
Yeah. I'm reading about to see if there's anything new on this. But a little bit more background on that. By a vote of 6-3, the justices in the Supreme Court ruled that the tariffs exceed the powers given to him. Under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA, which is 1977 law, sorry, not 74, that allows the executive branch to regulate commerce during national emergencies created by foreign threats. So, I guess what I would interpret this as is Trump deeming this as an emergency.
Maybe with all like
But
the
it's
tension
not?
between like the Eastern Hemisphere, you know, China and Russia are like doing some stuff. There's like the war with Iran and Iraq, and I could go so much more on that. Maybe that's what he was trying to get at. Like,
Yeah.
like maybe his reasoning was like, okay, like this could start World War III, national emergency.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I'm not seeing anything new on this topic. But
Do you know when this was like first like brought up? Like about.
like, I mean, his tariffs were put up early into his term, but they were shot down. I want to say like last week.
Oh, so like last week.
Yeah, so this is current. They were shot down. February 21st. So 4 days ago.
It was less than a week ago.
Yeah. So this is very recent.
yeah.
Some are worried that due to Trump's new 15% tariffs globally, people are worried that the Supreme Court will lose its effectiveness in time.
Really, that has an impact on it?
Yeah, it depending on what the Supreme Court does, it will leave the president unchecked and leave the president sort of as the leader, I guess. He's not checked by the Supreme Court, is what this would imply. This would imply that he cannot be held accountable by the Supreme Court. So, well, and that's just really if the Supreme Court doesn't make another move on this. So, it's pretty hard to say without any further action.
And like, honestly, like if they were smart about it, they probably wouldn't do anything about it, because like the Supreme Court's like pretty important. So I don't know why they would want to like proceed on like a move that would, you know, basically mitigate their like authority and power like over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I expect the Supreme Court to make a move, probably within a week.
Oh yeah.
If they're, I don't really know how the Supreme Court completely works. I don't know if like they probably go into session, like Congress does. But whenever they're active again, that's when I assume they'll make a move on this.
Yeah, I do think the Supreme Court's about to really crack down on Trump for trying to
Yeah.
make his word law. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense for him to do it, or for them to do that, though.
Yeah. Because it is, it's been deemed without, or exceeding his power. So
Yeah.
they were, at least in their right, to crack down on him.
100%.
And honestly, I'm just kind of like waiting to see that like next move. Not saying I'm praying on the downfall of our president or anything, Supreme Court or nothing, but it's
Yeah.
just, you know, I'm just kind of curious, and I'm just kind of like waiting to see what happens next. Because
Yeah. I think us and a lot of people around the country, and potentially the globe, since they are global tariffs, are waiting to see what the Supreme Court will have to say about this. Highly anticipated.
Yeah.
You two got anything to say?
Nah, I agree.
I agree with you guys.
Agree. Okay.
To the next topic.
But yeah, everyone's anticipating
Lemon juice. You're not gonna stop them all back.
the Supreme Court's decision. So let's look at
2311.
the Somalia humanitarian crisis. Okay, the Somalia humanitarian crisis. Nearly 6.5 million people in Somalia are facing critical hunger due to drought, conflict, and cuts to global aid funding. What do we think about that?
I think
I don't think this. Sorry, I don't think this is really related to the Somalia daycare stuff in Minnesota. Minnesota, right? Yeah.
Somalia and Minnesota.
I know what he's talking about. He's talking
Yeah,
about the ice raid that happened
Oh.
in daycare in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, and it was like a fake daycare just used to get government funds, I believe.
Really,
I
that's
think
crazy.
so. Something like that. I don't know.
That's one heck of an idea.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, they got. I don't know how long it was. So, following a December 2025 viral video by social media influencer alleging fraud, the Trump administration and FBI increased scrutiny on child care centers, particularly in Minneapolis, that serve the Somali community. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services suspended about $185 million in federal child care funding to Minnesota.
Oh
and
my God.
with citing blatant fraud. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the Minnesota thing.
So it's like a teacher punishment. It's like, oh well, you know, he ruined it for the entire class, and yeah, ruined it for the entire.
Going to fit into our class.
Yeah, I suppose you could look at it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that goes to schools, like imagine like it's gonna go down like 3 tiers to three
Yeah.
tiers of school lunch level. It's gonna
Straight butt sack lunch.
Yo,
yeah.
it might be like good there, and then it's gonna be straight like slop.
Straight garbage.
At best, gooey slop.
By the way, we got a new guest here. Never before seen on the show. We got Brooklyn. Say hi.
What's up?
That's probably all that she will say.
Let's find a heated topic or good topic.
Which one? Which one did you click?
No, I didn't click it.
None of them?
I was thinking about clicking.
We're gonna talk about natural disasters.
Oh.
So in southeastern Brazil, heavy rains and flooding have caused landslides, killing at least 30 people and leaving dozens missing amid record rainfall. Does anyone have anything to say about that?
That is wild. How
What
many
did you say?
missing?
Dozens missing.
Imagine being one of
Whoa.
those people like stuck in those alive.
Like in those like landslides and like just waiting for like help if they get help.
Yeah.
Like that's really scary.
That is just awful. Actually, I just have to do this work. Okay.
Charlie forgot the shower.
Oh, stinky boy.
So, 30 were killed, and dozens were missing, and it was record rainfall. This was southeastern Brazil, so a record rainfall in Brazil is like 12 feet. Yeah, it's a lot of rain, considering they got the Amazon over there, a rainforest, like I think the biggest rainforest. Yeah, the biggest. I used to live in a rainforest. I used to live in one, high key. Really? Yeah, the Tongass rainforest. It's in Alaska. I didn't know Alaska had rain. I didn't even know you lived in Alaska. How did you not know that I lived in Alaska? It's called Tongass National Forest, but it's like, it's a rainforest, you know? It's not, it doesn't have like tree frog. Well, it did have tree frogs. It doesn't have like lemurs and stuff like yeah, that's what's named for an island off of the coast of Mexico, Madagascar. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't have like monkeys or like baboons. Well, it did have baboons. It was like my cousin was a baboon. It didn't actually have baboon. It had like my cousin. Yeah, just like what people. No, yeah, we're talking about mostly about my cousin's a baboon. You see about the baboons that like punch the monkey? Yeah. Punch the monkey? Oh yeah, we can talk about punch the monkey. He's so cute. Dude, so for anyone who doesn't know about Punch the Monkey, he's a little baby monkey in, I think, Japan. I was gonna say either Japan or Korea. That was abandoned by his mother after like 3 days of being born. Yeah, bro. And then the people working at the zoo gave him a doll to mimic his mom. And then Punch got very attracted to the doll. Not like attracted, you feel me? But like attached. Yeah, really attached to the doll. But like, it was getting pushed away by like all the other monkeys. It was failing to reassimilate with them. But lately it's been looking like Punch has been yeah, doing good. And he got moved. He got moved? Yeah, he got moved to someone else. And now oh, I didn't hear that. Real family. They were like adopted him or something like that. And then now he's like living it up and they're actually like the other mean monkeys that try to abuse him. I think he still has his doll too. Yeah. The one clip I seen on Punch is him just getting dragged around and thrown around like the whole dude. And then he like runs away down like the side like it's Loki, bro. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he gets like, I don't even know, he just gets well. And then he goes and that's why he like ran down crying to this like stuff. Yeah. His quote unquote mother. Yeah. That's what I look at. Now, IQ reminds me of Eliza P over Turkey. Dude, if you come on my podcast and you talk about Lies of P, this is a forbidden topic. We're not talking about Lies of P. Okay, not at all. No Lies of P. That's a game I have to agenda hate on. It's probably good, but I have to hate on it. Easy for agenda. It's probably bad, actually. I have it. As it has to be the World, though. I have it on PS5. I just have it. It's better than Rain World, though. It's not as good as Rain World. It's way better than Rain World. We're talking about politics here, not games. Yeah, we were just talking about Punch the Monkey, though. Yeah, that's like mildly political. Yeah.
Because it was actually, he was found in a purpose since he was meant to be abused, and so that's why he got, that's why he got removed, is because it's illegal, because they were basically starting like a fighting game between monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's when he got moved. Because they wanted to get them out of that environment. That's good. I researched this, I felt really bad for that monkey.
Yeah, me too. I started getting sad and stuff when I saw him. Like, I literally, like, in the TikToks, bro, I see him get, like, punched and thrown, I can hear him, like, whimpering and stuff like that. Bro, he's like, big name on this, bro. I'm pretty sure he's only, like, maybe he's, like, I think he's, maybe, I'm not sure. His story kind of just, I think it was a couple months old, man. He was just a young little kid that was getting bullied, like, I felt mad bad. The more I watch, I'm like, oh my gosh. He is 6 or 7 months old. Oh my god. Oh, not the soundboard. Anyway, the recent surge in popularity about Punch the Monkey reminded me of a certain gorilla 6 years ago. Not Harambe. Harambe mildly, but mostly Mudang. Mudang was a hippo, right? You know Mudang? He was a tiny pygmy hippo. Right? Yeah, my tweet. Is that like cute little hippo? Yeah, this little guy. Oh yeah. He's a pygmy hippopotamus. Yeah. Yo, he's always like sopping wet. You know what Punch reminds me of? So, if you guys seen Godzilla versus Kong, and then they take on that like really bad monkeys. Oh, because it's a monkey that's fighting. Yeah, and so like the little monkey that tries to like act all innocent and nice with Kong, and then he like turns on Kong and tries to like beat Kong up, and then Kong like takes him and like boom beats him, and boom they become like friends. Oh wait, is this the new Kong? Yeah. No, I saw that in theaters for some reason. Yeah, and so then like Kong and this little monkey, yeah, are now like friends, and they become like, they like help each other out to defeat like the bad monkeys that get the ice dragon thing, so they kill them. So like that's what I thought of like a little bit. Bro, which monkey's the Scar King then? The Scar King is probably James K. Polk. James K. Polk. Yeah. Who's Godzilla then? I think Godzilla's pretty reminiscent of Mark Zuckerberg in the way that they're like lizardly. You feel me? So are you feeling that? The way you see Mark Zuckerberg is like standing like hundreds of feet tall and blasting like Omega lasers into like cities, like just destroying stuff. Who's Shino, the ice dragon then? Is that the ice dragon? The ice dragon is a symbol for ice. Ice, enforcement. Oh. Yeah, because they're evil. Yeah. What now, guys? What now? What's gonna happen now? I don't know. Bro, I didn't even know there was anyone. I watched it, but it was there's some like... I sometimes, I usually just watch the videos that I watch for. I got kind of a pretty non-controversial topic. The 2026 Olympics just concluded. Oh yeah, the hockey team looking cooked up. Dude, and the figure skater, Alyssa Liu. Oh, yes, bro. Alyssa Liu understands it, bro. Alyssa Liu for the dub. What do we have to say about Alyssa Liu? I like her. I have a lot to say that I can't say on the air, yeah. That's understandable. Yeah. I like her hair. It's hikey fire, though. Her hair is nice. And there's a student in the school that almost shares the same hair. Katie Miller. Who? Huh? She's a senior in... She's a senior. No, Katie? I do not know. I know that they share the same hair. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. So they have wigs that they give each other. So one's always bald and the other isn't. I agree. I see that. That's pretty much like how it works between like girls who like have the same hair. You feel me? I agree. Like Brooklyn. Brooklyn has like almost jet black hair. With a little bit of red. Like Loki, she's kind of like also Loki. Her hair is like mad fried, I bet, and like kind of fall out. Because it's not fried. No, she be dyeing her hair like every other 2 weeks. Yeah. Like bleaching it back to like purple, red, blue, green, yellow, and stuff like that. How do you know I did purple? I just be like seeing it. I just the random, really stocking numbers. All we got the 8th grade. I just said random colors, but what do you mean stuff? I just said maybe the rainbow. Wait, turn the voice change on. Which one?
You're high pitched now. You're like a chipmunk.
Alright, so like on some real stuff right now, all I gotta say is I'm happy to be on this podcast and share my information out to the world about my thoughts and opinions about what we've discussed.
Yeah.
And just happy to be on Ian's podcast type.
Hey.
I do think Orion has quite literally carried this episode on his back.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I do want to come back here though.
Now we'll let you on another episode.
Oh, thank you.
Incoming is
Special grade threat income.
the special grade episode.
What's that about?
Mr. Richardson appearance coming soon.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna be in that podcast. Like I will be there.
Okay.
I want to be there. Definitely.
I would
Alright.
love to hear this.
All right, we could get like a room full of like 18 people or something.
Whoa.
Not really
It's
18
gonna be like
people,
that
but
room
like
with like Charlie Kirk, and then
whoa.
and then they meet in the middle and they fight it out.
Really?
They don't
Fight?
They don't fight. They debate.
They brawl with
They
their
debate.
tongues.
They
No,
debate.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
They debate.
They
Debate.
yeah.
It's just a little calm little debate room with like 30 seconds to debate about anything they want. And it just gets political because
They brawl with their tongues.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was
They brawl.
Well, that was just some crazy. That was just some crazy. Balls your tongue is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Can't believe you said that.
Charlie, you said like 4 things.
Yeah, I didn't have much to say today.
He's a lone wolf. He likes to not talk to people very much.
I mean,
Yeah, like
you can feel Charlie's aura through the screen, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You know he's here.
Yeah.
you can smell it.
You just know he's present.
Yeah.
You can smell it from a mile away.
It smells like his aura kind of smells like blueberries. You know, you feel me?
Blue raspberry.
Some could say.
Not because he's always wearing that blue
That blue hoodie.
like once a week or something.
Yeah, it gets like blueberry-ish.
Yeah, it has like a blueberry
Yeah.
smell.
And that he hasn't showered, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you never showered?
I did.
Drew has to take
actually.
care of his hair, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been saying
Nah.
your hair's been chopped all day. I don't want
It's
to hear it.
crazy. I haven't showered since last year. Ooh.
I thought it was 2 years ago.
I change it up every once in a while.
What do you mean you changed up? Do you just like time your showers and then you go back?
Yeah, I have like 4 showers a year, 1 per season.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
He counts
not
all the
crazy.
winter smell. He usually doesn't shower during the winter because he doesn't get sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm always bed rotting and like stinking it up.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm all.
He just flips his underwear.
I'm always yeah. I go normal, inside out, normal again, inside out again, and then backwards, forward again, and then backwards again, and then I'm done.
The plot has changed. and
We
it's-
have lost the plot. The plot is no longer.
The plot is still here.
No, it's not.
What in the heck is the plot?
So the plot is the political podcast,
Group chat government.
the group chat government podcast. The group chat government podcast is about over. This episode is about over. Everyone say your goodbyes.
Goodbye. Goodbye, you guys.
See ya in a while, crocodile. Brother Lennox out.
Deuces.
Goodbye.
Deuces, brothers.
This is Larry Alcazar signing off.
Wrong person.